A $510 million 30-year concession agreement was signed in April between the Port Authority of Jamaica and French firm Terminal Link, CMA CGM, for the privatization of the Kingston Container Terminal, KCT. The agreement allows for dredging of the harbor and the modernization and expansion of the container terminal by the concessionaire with no debt to the government. As part of the economic growth strategy, new state-of-the-art air traffic control towers costing some $2.6 billion were installed at the island's two major international airports. The ministry also reviewed bids for the privatization of the Norman Manley International Airport as it moved to select a preferred bidder, and in September, the Civil Aviation Act was amended. In 2015, 27 new buses were added to the JUTC's fleet and approximately 80 of its dysfunctional units were restored. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company also increased its passenger ridership by 50% and improved profitability through a new prepaid cashless fare system and fuel-saving measures. During the past calendar year, work progressed to build out a modern public transportation center in Linstead, St. Catherine. In March, the Rural Safe School Transportation Service was officially launched. Then in November, the new Road Traffic Act of 2015 was passed in the Houses of Parliament.
We have something that is modern, addresses some of the issues that we have, some of the issues that have been plaguing us on the road.
During the same month last year, the Transport Authority Act was amended to increase the seating requirement for hackney carriage vehicles from 4 to 5. The Transport Authority also moved to reopen 438 bus and taxi routes to potential applicants island-wide and issued requirement for all taxis to have color-coded checkered strip and a roof globe marked taxi. Construction on Segment 1 and 3 of the north-south leg of Highway 2000, linking Kingston to Oterias, moved closer to completion in 2015 and at year-end was over 80% and progressing. Meanwhile, Cabinet approved the award of a $385 million contract to China Harbour Engineering Company to construct 43 kilometers of the Southern Coastal Highway project from Harbour View to Morant Bay. In April, major work began to widen and improve the Maypen to Runaway Bay Road, which also links the north and southern ends of the island. In May 2015, the Transport Ministry signed several contracts under the Major Infrastructure Development Program to build bridges and improve roadways in Portland, Westmoreland, Clarendon, Hanover and St. James. The Transport Ministry also awarded a number of contracts for road repair, including the $83.9 million MUCO to Arcadia Road Rehabilitation Project in St. James. Also, a $50.7 million contract was awarded to repair the Falmouth Main Road seawall.
So far, $140 million is allocated to the Parish Council across the island to repair some of the Parish Council road through the G program.
Phase 5 of the Jamaica Emergency Employment Program got underway in June. The local authorities were awarded $78.2 million to begin rehabilitating parish council roads, while members of parliament received $10 million each for projects in their respective constituencies. Among the roadways completed in the last year were the Gravel Lane and Wishbish roads in northwest Clarendon, the Old Porous Main Road in Manchester, the 1.9-kilometer West Road in northeast Manchester, the Boone Hall Road in West Rural St. Andrew, Sandy Hill Road in north central St. Catherine, and the 5.6-kilometer Landtop Main Road in Chester Castle. New drainage guidelines for building and subdivision proposals was issued to improve order and safety in the built environment. In the past year, the Housing Agency of Jamaica, HAJ, began work to deliver approximately 900 housing solutions for the fiscal year under public-private partnership.
Projects include Reed's Pen in St. Catherine, Penwood Road in St. Andrew, and Vernon Drive in St. James, all of which have reached significant design stage.
In August, 2 public-private partnership agreements were signed to build 67 one-bedroom units and 276 studio units at Bernard Lodge, St. Catherine, as well as for the provision of 194 one-bedroom houses, 85 two-bedroom units, and 45 serviced lots at Green Pond, St. James. In November, ground was broken to start construction at Green Pond. Meanwhile, work progressed to deliver 501 and two-bedroom units at Seville Meadows Phase 3. In October, ground was broken for 114 housing units at the Green Village Housing Development in St. Catherine. As part of the ministry's work to improve lives in the past year, keys and letters of possession were presented to new homeowners at the $1.8 billion Sandy Hills Vista development in St. Catherine. Keys were also presented to numerous beneficiaries of housing units under government's collaborative housing project with Food for the Poor. The ownership society was further advanced through the accelerated titling program. And a $13 billion project proposal to stimulate growth in housing for low to middle income earners was approved by Cabinet.
So we have identified lands across the island which, when developed, can produce some 5,960 lots, of which 3,010 are earmarked to be designed and developed in the first phase of the program.
The Ministry of Transport, Works and Housing in 2015, building the infrastructure, bridging the gap to Jamaica's growth and development to improve lives.